D.
I'm Angela.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Angela, what did we just get done seeing? Late Night with the Devil. What did you think of this film? This is an out-of-theater reaction in a way. Theater. We actually got a screener. Thanks to IFC Film. Thank you to Shudder, guys. Thank you so much, guys. And let's get right to it. What did you think of this?
Yeah, so this is our first impressions.
Yeah.
First reaction. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I love the lead.
Yeah.
Davis Dastmalchian.
Yeah.
I think that's how you pronounce it. Excuse me. I love him in a lot of films. He's recently was in Oppenheimer. I know he's done a lot of stuff. Suicide Squad. He's Coconut Man. But to see him in this lead as like a late night talk show was so different for him. It was so cool, and I loved the way it was shot. Like it was set in the 1977. It's very retro. Yeah. But not just that. It's like a hybrid between, because it's like lost footage recovery. Mm-hmm. So it's a hybrid between seeing the live lost footage and then like behind the scenes, which, oh my gosh, it was done so well. Like you see as this show progresses how kind of out of control it and how it spirals. And I just love that. You see like not just like in the host in his like expressions and his mood and how it changes, but like also the guest and the audience. Yeah, I thought it was so cool. It was such a very creative film. Yeah, it's definitely spooky, definitely creepy. So I absolutely loved it. Like my first impressions are fantastic.
One of the things I really did enjoy about this movie was that it brought the essence of that 70s horror. We're in an age where we're doing a lot of these retro horror movies, and they're just coming back with that retro 70s, 80s style. Granted, this isn't a slasher movie by all means, but at the same time, it delivers a very psychological thriller in itself. It really delivers on so many levels. David does a phenomenal job. Usually we're used to seeing him play these bad characters, evil character, whatever you want to call it, creepy from The Dark Knight. I mean, one of his Christopher Nolan gave him one of his first major roles in The Dark Knight that he played one of Joker's henchmen and all that. So, but regardless, the point is that this guy, David, he does a phenomenal job in here. He leads the cast spot on, and I feel like this is a very different approach, a different realm that I really did enjoy out of him, and I can't wait to see what more he could upload on this realm.
Like I agree with you. It's psychological thriller. Yeah. Like, it's creepy. It makes you question like what's really happening. Yeah, exactly. And I love
that 70s retro filming. The TV set is phenomenal. Yes. The set, everything, it was just great. I felt like I was back in the 70s, even though I wasn't in the 70s, but I felt like you're just watching a lost footage. And I love that because the directors, they really do this job very, very well. And I feel like that it creates that like 70s look. It looks like the directors were into late nights. I really did enjoy that aspect of it. I really enjoyed the way the filming, the glitches that were happening in the film, everything was spot on. But
it's one of those where like they put those small little clues and like context to add to the story that you gotta really have to pay attention to. Like it just adds, like you say, the camera glitches, certain things happen. Exactly. It's really cool to see that. And again, I can't say nothing about the cast. David did such a phenomenal job. Again, I love him in anything he is, but to see him in this was really cool. I did not get to see him in his last two horror films. I think it was The Boogeyman and then I saw
Last Boogeyman. I did not.
I didn't see. I think you saw that one.
Oh. You know what? I did. I remember it, but it was not that great. Granted, I mean, it is what it is.
Not on him. So again, I really enjoyed seeing him in this role. I can't wait to see what the future holds for him. I think him and the rest of the cast did phenomenal, and the way it was shot and edited, it was really cool for something that was confined to like one set. That's the only thing you see is this set in this show. Yeah. Spot on. It was great. It just proves you don't need a big old Hollywood budget of like action and stuff. You just need a really good story, really great cast, and it pulls it all together flawlessly. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, and also stay tuned because we got Kristen and Trey living out their reaction right here, guys. Stay tuned for it. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan 680. I'm Angela Kellyanne. This is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Stay tuned. We got their reaction coming out now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Frankie.
And I'm Kristen.
We're here with Alamo City Movie Talk. We just got done watching a pretty awesome movie. What movie did we say?
Late Night with the Devil, starring, for once, in a starring role and not a bit side role, David Dastmalchian.
And he did a fantastic job. So this movie is a scary movie. I think it was a very good scary movie. It's a unique take on found footage, and I'll let you get into that a little
Well, yeah, so, I mean, if you know anything about me, I do not like scary movies, but this one I was actually really excited for since it's very unique, and I was not disappointed. So, yes, this was shaped around looking like this old found footage from an old 70s TV show, so it was historical. It felt like you were watching some historical piece of TV history. So, it was really cool the way it was done. The special effects were awesome. David did an amazing job in a leading role. Personally, I think this might be the best movie so far in 2024.
Okay, I could see that. I think my favorite part of it was what you're talking about. When you watch it, you really feel like you're watching a late night talk show from the 70s. It definitely feels like Johnny Carson. And if you're not familiar with Johnny Carson, it's as familiar as if you're watching Jimmy Kimmel or something like that. So I think it's very unique in that sense, and it made it very enjoyable to watch.
Yes, so definitely go check this one out. This one is a very unique film that I feel like is going to have a cult following throughout the years to come. So go check it out.
Cult following?
You'll get that later.
You'll get it. Watch it.